the happiness and also the joy that comes in knowing different kind of delicacy, the appearance and the display, and also the venture of knowing and experiencing different kind of African weather, the joy that comes in how the place, and apart from that, the experience of nature and Africa itself, the beauty of Africa and the display of nature. Hello everyone, welcome back to another segment. In today's episode, we are going to look into an African lady over in Tanzania, a Chinese family. Yes, on this special day, you can see that the African lady is preparing special delicacy. This is one of the meal which the Tanzanians use as breakfast, mostly when we have a large number of family. It's very easy to share. It's very easy for each family to carry, or should I say each persons in the family to carry one and one. So in the African homes, basically this is shared among persons in the family, and it helps and it's so healthy. Most persons in the Tanzania environment love this, and apart from the African Tanzania environment, you can also find this in Africa and in most parts of Africa. This has been mentioned or has been said or categorized as masa. The preparation of this particular meal is so rampant and very easy, and most persons who knows how to prepare this can do this without aids, while some other person will see it as work. If you notice very well, you realize that one of the special meal our Chinese husband loves so much is this particular matza. As you can see, whenever this is prepared, he eats it with joy, he appreciates it, and he loves to eat more of it. Apart from the taste of the masa itself had a lot of nutrients to the body. Have you ever tried the intake of the special masa? Well, if you check in a recent video, you will see the preparation, and also will bring to you in a subsequent video for those that doesn't know how to prepare this particular masa, for you to have a clue of this African special delicacy. Well, you can say I have a Chinese husband, he's so much enjoy. I haven't seen that his wife is participating and also doing different chores at home. According to the statement that all work without play makes Jack a top boy. Well, in this package, as you can see, an African lady, a parent, and also a Chinese husband, and an African lady, all are going for a venture. Yes, let's go to the zoo. Let's see what is actually happening in the forest. Well, you can see that they have to prepare themselves so much well. There is some rules and regulations. We're going to take forest to experience the savannah areas. Yes, you can see more of the savannah areas in the Tanzania environment. Africa is so blessed with different kind of natural resources. When we say Africa is so blessed, this is one view, and also many more views to come about Africa. You can notice that Africa is pretty and mightily blessed with different natural resources. Well, as you can see, after many chores, after many farming activities, after many work at home, after many buildings, after many rigorous work, they decide to embark on this particular trip to have a view of nature, to have the experience and the beauty of nature. Most times outdoor working is so important in life, and it's so important in the family. You might think that he's just casual, it's just little thing, but I tell you, this means a lot, and even helps the mind and the brain to think well. Yes, it's not everything that should be in the process, but how the process should also be encouraged. By this, you can see that a African lady and a parent, and also all the ways, were able to view the beauty of African, the move of different kinds of animals, and also the beauty and the lavishness of God's creation on earth. Yes, you can see that Africa is so much blessed and blessed with different kinds of animals. The hard door work was able enable them to experience most of the animals which they might be seeing in the pictures or in the television, but by so going to see it, they were able to see it lively. They were able to experience and to see it lively, to understand that this animal often and truly exists. And most times when you do that, they say education is not about getting it from book alone. A day-to-day reading, a day-to-day experience, and a day-to-day catch up with most activities is also education. The joy that springs in their mind, the happiness and also the calmness to view all these good things of nature, to view the falling, the flow of waters, the calmness of the weather, and also the green vegetations of Tanzania environment gives to the heart more joy, harm, give to the heart laughter, and also the mindset and the goal and success to exploit more and more. Yes, there is a beauty and there's a change and there's happiness and there's refreshment and also the ability to appreciate the gifts of nature. Well, you can see that the movement wasn't done hello by African ladies and our Chinese husband, but also with our African mama and also her grandchild. The experience of this is being covered, the relaxation and also the joy to see good things, the joy to experience the savannah areas and also to experience different kind of animals, the calmness, the thought of the mind, the beauty of nature, and also all kind of beauty, that runs in their mind. This makes or give them a certain and a different view about life. Yes, that is what outing does. When you experience these things truly, when you experience it lively, it gives you another dimension, it gives another thinking, another thought what life is, and also to appreciate the nature, the beauty of nature all around you. Yes, you can see that this great step which was being taken has created a kind of mental healthiness in their mind and also in their appearance, and this make them to see life in another perspective and also to appreciate the beauty of life. Yes, adventure is very, very good. Yes, adventure is part of education, mostly when you have a place where we can find all these let's say animals, the waters, the fall waterfall, and also more about the beauty of African world. In our subsequent episode, we are going to tell us more. Apart from our Chinese husband, we are going to sprang forth to for us to educate us, for us to have a view, a clear view of more beauty of the nature. Certainly, for sure, you note that each country and each state is blessed with their own, package from creation. You will see that when we go to the Chinese environment, this of this or less of this cannot be found, and this kind of, activities cannot be found. All you see is different kind aspects, of exploration. But down here in the African zone, in the Tanzania environment, and mostly in the savannah area, you found out that there are beauty and their other package. That is why I said, if you listened in our first I think discussion, I was talking about being blessed with different natural resources. You see that the creation is so wide and each state is being blessed and each country is being blessed with their own unique package. Just you can see in Africa, we have the kangaroos, we have the giraffe, then we have different beautiful, wonderful created animals, birds, and lots of natural resources which cannot be covered. Well, this outgoing, has made them to see life in another dimension and also make you to see life in another dimension. Have you been in indoor? Have you been, wondering how, what you should do or how to, take a positive step or how to move? I think there's a call for it, to experience the beauty of nature. You have a different view, you have a different perspective about life. You can see that the first time, they were able to see, the hippopotamus, yes, and the hippopotamus viewed itself and showing itself and all of that different kind of animals. In fact, this outing has created kind of relief, a kind of joy, and very educative in the lives of a African lady. And also for you watching this and hearing under the sound of my voice, you'll be able to see and also to view this particular animal, and to note that these particular animals can be lively and vividly found in the Tanzania environment in Africa. You can see that there is a big elephant, yes, live one. This is not like a rubber one, this is a live elephant, and lots of animals which display itself in the Tanzania environment. Yes, beauty itself is cause for all to view. Yes, beauty of nature, the beauty and the wonderful creation of the Almighty needs to be appreciated and needs to be loved by humanity on earth. Alright, this is where I'll be wrapping up today's episode. I hope you're enlightened on today's package. Please do stay tuned and stay blessed, and always remember, lovelies, stay good for now. Bye for now.